Guys, welcome back to another video. So, my buddy Metrio made a video about Metriorannus 3.0 versus the Caniraptor 2.0. And I was just comparing sizes. He decided to make a video on it, but he made a video on it, which is just not what I expected, like legit. But oh boy, the claims are freaking ridiculously stupid. They're literally untrue and have no basis in reality. So yeah, I'm going to be debunking all of his claims now, because literally they're not true, and he says it kind of 2.0 or canultro carnifex hanks itself. It doesn't. It absolutely does not. But yeah, so let's get into this. First off, he says I'm using unofficial sizes for Spino. Hell no. They are official. Here's proof. Maybe get over the fact, bro. It did weigh 11 to 12 tons. There's proof. Ibrahim and Laura Mendy support it. It's official. Get over it. And my friend Corey Boy over here, proves it with info, whilst you didn't even bother to cite anything.
Looking at weight estimates from leading paleontologists, Paul's semi-aquatic buoyant Spinosaurus model comes in at around 7 tons, which matches most estimates from the last decade. But in 2020, Nizar Ibrahim re-examined Spinosaurus proportions and concluded that it was far bulkier than earlier reconstructions. He didn't publish a formal weight estimate in that paper, but shortly afterward, in a Reddit Ask Me Anything, someone asked whether Spinosaurus was still around 7 metric tons. Ibrahim replied, it was probably much heavier, more like 10 to 12 metric tons. And Ibrahim has repeated this over the subsequent years.
In the case of Spinosaurus, I think you were also dealing with a very large animal. Spinosaurus was 15 meters long and may have weighed over 10 tons. So this was a really, really large animal.
The other thing is, if you've ever picked up a wading predator, they're incredibly light, right? If you pick up a wading bird, Spinosaurus weighed over 10 tons. And you're walking on kind of soft sediment in a river system, right? An animal that weighs 10, 11, or 12 tons is not a very good wader for a number of different reasons.
This massive size difference comes from the shape and density of Spinosaurus.
See, there's evidence for it being 11 to 12 tons, which is why I freaking used it. And I also used it for the bone density, and the osteoderms on the freaking neck, and also the freaking strong bite force from J-shaped jaws, and freaking power. It's literally the largest theropod to be discovered. Do you get that, Metrio genetics? Because I don't think you do, because I don't know what happened to your friggin' brain. Yeah, let's move on to the next ridiculous claim he's made. So the next piece of ass he spit out is, modifying a Rex build to a Spinosaurus is just a bizarre choice. I literally only used it for the jaws, because Spino already sorts out all the other things like weight and bulk. I didn't just slap on Rex jaws onto the thing. I used the Spino's J-shaped jaw for the back part of the skull, and then the Tyrannosaur top jaw for the front part, and then also used Carcharodontosaurus for the lower part of the jaw to have the chin to be able to absorb the impact force. And you're saying it would shatter its bones. It wouldn't, because Spino would sort it out. And also, even if it were a problem, the bone density of Spinosaurus would be able to help with that, and to let it be able to close its jaws without it shattering into pieces. The next thing that he states is that it would have stability issues. First off, it lives primarily in the water, so it wouldn't have that issue. And second, it has the C-shaped femurs of Spinosaurus to help with that. Corey Boy has proven it. Let me show you.
Probably wondering how this behemoth of an animal can be fast enough to hunt, let alone support its own weight. And the answer to that is, it's all in the legs. You might think that Spinosaurus would have had an erect posture while standing up constantly, but actually it would have been quite the opposite. In most dinosaurs, The femur stands straight, so the legs can stand at a 90-degree angle. But Spinosaurus isn't like most theropods. Their legs are way more curved and resemble that of a crocodile. This grants them greater flexibility and puts less stress on their joints. And their locomotion is similar to crocodilians too, since the caudofemoralis muscle, the muscle that propels the body forward, is the same size, if not bigger, than crocodilians. This also puts them in a new category of locomotion, metaportal. Metaportal is a category of animals whose legs are mostly adapted to carry weight, but with additional features, such as flexed legs. All animals in this group are able to have short bursts of speed in some way. While Spinosaurus may have not been the fastest dinosaur in terms of running speed, it would certainly have some of the best combat speed of any megatheropod.
See, another stupid claim that doesn't even hold water. Wow. Legit, I don't understand how you get this many things wrong, Metrio. Seriously.
Where Ibrahim found even more of the Spinosaurus he got in 2014 and saw that it had a huge crocodile-like tail. In the same year, paleontologist Laura Mendy critiqued Henderson's paper for assuming an air sac system similar to birds when Spinosaurus likely didn't have one, and also critiqued the overly narrow torso. They argued that non-avian theropod interior trunks tended to be somewhat wider and more rounded, especially when Stromer himself, when he described Spinosaurus, noted it had extremely arched ribs, which would keep Spinosaurus more stable in water.
And then finally, here's this. This is of like the size comparison here. It is accurate, by the way. What I do is I just, if like for two size comparisons of two animals, I scale the humans to the same size so that I can then get an accurate scale, and I did that. And yeah, like it's like the Caniraptor 2.0 has like 27 meters long. And like, dude, there is something that allows it to be 16 to 17 tons. Spinosaurus. Forsake, bro. It did, dude. My dad. And it can function. Because of what Spinosaurus gives it. Okay? And then here's the overall things that he said, which we've already debunked. Jaw won't break because of the bone density and Spino's J-shaped jaw. It can stand because of the J-shaped femur Spinosaurus, and it's mainly in water. And also, it does not hank itself because I've proven why your stupid claims are false. It can win. It still can win. Because it's actually fucking functional. You just don't want to believe what the truth about its true genome of its genomes. For some reason. Here he says of how the fight would go. No, it does not go like this. Let me show you how it would actually go. Is that Caniraptor 2.0 swims in water, sees the Metriorannus 3.0 on the shore. They both fight, and then with the strong striking force of the Caniraptor 2.0, it just strikes the Metriorannus 3.0 in its face, and then it drags it in the water. And then it goes in and kills the Metriorannus 3.0 by drowning it in deeper water. And even on land, it's going to win because the osteoderms protect the Caniraptor 2.0 from the bite force. And also, it has venom from Komodo dragon. You forgot that. Because even if it dies, it's still going to kill the Metriorannus 3.0 because it has freaking Komodo dragon venom. So it's still gonna win, regardless if it dies or not. It's still gonna win. Legit. That's how it would really go. It just, Caniraptor 2.0 just sees it on the shore, and then it just fights it, and then it just kills it because it has superior weapons, and has superior weight and size. And also, by the way, this is not back-to-back promos, and I've just proven why your stupid claims are pieces of ass. But yeah, I'm not going to be doing a Habitat Takedown in 2015 Jurassic World. Because you're not my boss, and also, my geneticists decide if they want to or not. I'm the one that does the hybrid, so I'm not gonna do that. Because the Caniraptor 2.0 is perfect and works fine. And you know, I'm coming back with a hybrid to destroy Requiem of yours. So yeah, I'm not going to be doing that. So yeah, that's been it. Disproving metrogenetics ridiculous, stupid ass claims that have no basis in reality, and also are untrue, and also he just wants to glaze his Metriorannus 3.0. So verdict, it's just Metrio that wants to glaze his little hybrid to make it win against a Caniraptor 2.0 that has superior weapons from Spinosaurus that he does not want to believe weighs 11 to 12 tons because his brain is broken or something. That's been it for today's video, guys. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, folks.